Hello, Ahmadi Muslim community of the United States. It's a pleasure to join you. I wish I could be there with you in person. I had the pleasure of being able to be at one of your meetings prior to the pandemic, and it was a great occasion. Amjad Khan of your organization I work with often on getting refugees out of Afghanistan, on the International Religious Freedom Summit. Just a fabulous individual and does great work. The Lord of Wimbledon, I know, is a British member of your organization, and does a fabulous job and represents you well. I love your motto, love for everyone, hatred for no one. And I see it practiced in your fellow practitioners. I've seen it in your international leadership. I've seen it in your domestic leadership, where your president's from Dodge City, Kansas, great American and a fellow Kansan that it's been a pleasure for me to get to know. I've had the opportunity to meet your spiritual leader one time while I was the ambassador for religious freedom, and what a most impressive individual, a man of deep peace and caring. I had with me at the time one of my spiritual mentors who was a deep man of prayer. He prayed more than any Protestant that I had ever known. He was impressed, and the two of them, you could tell here were these two great men of faith that connected because they believed. They had a soul that was alive and active, and it interacted with each other. Now, I don't know what that all means theologically, but I know what it means as a human. It means that we need to love each other, and if we really, really seek and search, we will. And we'll care for each other and lift each other up. And to me, that's the heart of being a humanitarian. I'm not there yet, but I hope to be there someday. It's been a great honor for me to work for years with the Ahmadi Muslim community. You've just got outstanding people. You've been faced with persecution in so many places around the world for nothing other than wanting to peacefully practice your faith. Is there anything clearer about persecution and that it ought to be stood up against, like you stand up against it, than for your cause? Peacefully practicing your faith, wanting to love everybody, not to hate anybody, and still you're persecuted. So thank you for this humanitarian award that you've bestowed upon me. It's a great honor for me to have that. It's been even a greater honor to work with people in your organization over the many years in the various positions that I've held. Most recently, I've worked a lot with Amjad on getting Ahmadis out of Afghanistan, as we've had a number of religious minorities persecuted in that troubled land. And I think we've had some good success, not as much as we'd like, but we've had some good success on getting quite a few people out to safety. But we look for the day when you don't have to flee your home country to practice your faith freely and safely. And that day needs to happen now and around the world. And we need to protect that right in our own country, in the United States. We need to protect religious freedom here for everybody, everywhere, all the time. People that want to peacefully practice their faith need to be able to do that. Indeed, it's a part of the basic charter of being an American. And it's also in the basic charter of being a human. It's how we understand the human species to thrive the most is with religious freedom, with freedom for all, but certainly religious freedom for the soul to follow your heart's deepest and longest yearnings for where you see your life going to and being both now and in eternity. So thank you again for this beautiful and wonderful award. Thank you for being in the United States and bringing your considerable talents and your great love and your hearts to this land. We appreciate it. We appreciate you. God bless you. Thank you for what you do and are and will be in the future. And I look forward to the days of us continuing to work together for the good of all our fellow human beings, of our fellow Americans, and of people around the world. God bless you all. I hope you have a fabulous convention.